Hello everyone, this is LandoCal96 and welcome to RimWorld. This is a game that's in alpha right now. You can check it out. They've got, I think it's on Steam now. I don't know. It's been a while since I've checked it, but I purchased this game a while ago and I get the updates, and so now we are going to start a new world. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the new seed. Okay, and we're going to do it here with the 200 by 150 world, and we're going to generate a new world right now. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we've got kind of this cold area up at the top. We got kind of this middle of the road area here. We got kind of a deserty area, and we got kind of like a super awesome area there. So let's go ahead and pick something kind of moderate, like intermediate area, kind of like this right here. This has a flat terrain. You can grow food all around the year. Like a slate and marble stuff, and then a southern coast. That's pretty cool. Temperate forest is the biome. So let's go save and finish. All right, so now we've got a new world. We'll click new colony, and we will choose. Randy Random is like really difficult and really hard to predict. Phoebe Base Builder is kind of easy. Unless you choose like something like Extreme Challenge, and Cassandra Classic is pretty normal, I guess. So we'll go ahead and click Casual. So we're going to click this one, not this one. This is the old one that I had from before making this video. So we'll click this one and scroll down and go back to the place that we wanted. Where was that? Oh, here it is. Do we want that one? Do we want this one? Flat, flat. I don't think you can really make a base out there. That one. This one gets more rainfall, but I don't really know how much that does. Alright, we'll just pick this one. Alright, so now it's time to make our characters. So we've got, I don't know. So this is one who really likes to construct things, but is not able to fight. So we're not going to want that person. We're not going to want anybody who can't do anything. Okay, this one really likes taking care of people and cooking, and kind of likes mining and researching. So that's pretty good to have. All right, let's get one that there's a person really likes to construct. That's a good one to have. And they're a brawler, so that means they'll be good for using our melee weapons. Let's see. This one wants to be biotic. Okay. Let's find someone else. Someone who's really into growing, I think. I think that would be a good one to have. That one kind of likes growing, really likes social things. Do we have somebody else? This one kind of likes social things, but this one really does, and is good at it. So I think that'll be a good one to have. I'm going to change. I like this, that you can change the name. I'm going to change the name to Mario. Mario. Because that was apparently what his name was. And we're going to make his nickname Mario. And then this one, Trigger, that's not really a good name because he actually prefers melee, so maybe I'll change his name to Slash, like slash with the sword. Change his last name to Swordmaster. Yeah, that sounds cool and awesome. Trofim Best / Mario. We got 3 dudes going out here, so we're gonna need to pick up some ladies on this world. Alright, so now we've figured out who we want everybody to be, and we are going to hit start new world. Nothing bad can come of this, right? Alright. Here we go. The 3 of you awake in your cryo-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown rim world. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Well, here we are in RimWorld. So it gives us a bunch of tips here on the side. Oh, I forgot. I have a mod installed that lets you see your characters up here and easily switch between them. Anyway, we need a stockpile, we need to build a room, we need to equip weapons, we need colonist beds, we need a growing zone, and hunters lack weapons. Before we do anything, I want to go in here and choose their priorities. So we want everybody to be able to be a doctor, but we want this guy, because he kind of likes it, to be the first one to do it. Firefighting, we want everybody to do as like the second most important thing that they do. And patient, that means that they go to a bed and have somebody doctor them, be the most important thing. If they're ever injured, they will automatically go there. This person really likes being a warden, so I will make that a number 3 for them as well. And this one can be a 4. This one doesn't need to do it. This one really likes cooking, so I'm going to make that a 3 for them, and not for anybody else. This guy really likes hunting, so I will make that a 2 for them. Same level as firefighting, because hunting hardly ever comes up, and take that away from him. This guy kind of likes it, but, you know, whatever. Construction, this guy likes it, so I'm going to make that a number 2 priority. Nah, make it a 3. Actually, make it 3 for everybody right now, because we don't really have anything right now. This guy really likes growing, so that becomes a 3 for him, and growing becomes a 3 for everybody else right now. This guy likes mining, so it becomes a number 3, and nobody else needs to mine, really. Maybe that person a little bit. Plant cutting can be for everybody. Crafting, it looks like this guy and this guy kind of like it, so I'll make it a 4 for both of them. Art doesn't really matter right now. Hauling is very important. Research is important later on. And cleaning, everybody can clean whenever there's nothing to do. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to build? Okay, so we got some cryo sleep things here. We don't really want to hang around there right now. This looks like a cool place we can dig into to get some resources. I think maybe the best place for us right now would be to convert this into the start of our base. So let's go ahead and we'll go into zones and we'll add a stockpile, and we'll put the stockpile right here next to it, just for right now. We'll also make a growing zone up here. That's probably good enough. And then make another one because you want to be able to grow this, because that can be used as medicine later on. Alright, let's see what we have here. We have silver, we have wood. This is important. We need to get the wood, we need to get the metal, we need to get the food, we need to get the medicine. We don't need to get that right. We don't need to get the silver right now. So now what we need to do, we also need to find out which of these characters are good at shooting. This one has a 6, this one has a 4, and this one has a 3, and he likes it. So this guy who has a 3 and likes it gets that. This guy who has a 6 will get the Leonfield, and this guy who's the brawler will get this knife. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. You can see there's some metal right here in the rocks. You can go ahead and grab this too. Boom. So what I'm doing here, this little hand, it says to forbid. That means that they will not touch it if it's forbidden. So see how these have this little X on it? If you press F, unforbid it, then they will come and take it eventually. Have I not made hauling a high enough priority? Okay, have not. Make it a higher priority so that only one person will stay here, and the other 2 will go pick up the stuff. We got a good first start right now, I think. Let's go ahead and speed up the time. We can do it a little bit faster. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and begin finishing these walls off here. Boom, boom. That'll be a door. Wood door. and a wood door there because we're going to add a little something here. We'll add where we're going to keep our food in this little room here. We might want to make it a little bit bigger. Let's see. So because I'm paused right now, they're not actually going to do it, but once I unpause and they get the resources that they need, they're going to begin building this based on the priority that I've set it for them. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, let's go ahead and add a couple things. Let us add while that's being done, we'll add a butcher's table here and a cook stove here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And what that'll do is if they kill an animal, they'll take it to the butcher table and turn it into meat, and then they'll take it to the cooking table and turn that meat into regular food. They'll do that also with the potatoes that they're growing here in the growing zone. Let's also, while I'm thinking about it, add a couple sleeping plots so that they can have a place to sleep in the night while we're building their bedrooms. Let's get some power going while we're here. Go ahead and add a solar power thing here. We'll add 3 for now, and a battery right here. How about that? Another thing we'll need to do is we'll take this and run it across the room, and then down to the door, and then through the door down to the other door. That's the electrical power current thing, and that will be what gives us power throughout the building. It'll be awesome. Because it goes to the doors, it can just pass over the door, and that way it can get to the battery here. So hopefully they'll get some metal and they'll start building all this stuff. It'll be awesome. Okay, so one thing I'll do real quick is I'll let them do their stuff. Make another stockpile, make it about 3 by 3, and tell this stockpile to only be, what is it I wanted it to be? Raw resources, silver only, and make the priority preferred. So that means this is the preferred place for silver to go. So it's a little bit separate from the rest. And then I'll come over here, I'll just zoom out really far, get all the silver on the map, tell it all to come to this one place. So you can pile a lot of silver in one place. Alright, so before we run out of space, I'm going to add this little cooler right here. And that will then make this room cool. Let's add a lamp in this room. Shed some light on everybody. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Cancel. Cancel. I just want it to be the same on both sides. So as you can see, when the sun comes out, the solar panel starts to gain power, and then that will carry over into this battery here. And the battery will then send power to the whole rest of the room through the boom, like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a bill right here, cook simple meal, and then I'm going to tell them to do it until you have a certain amount in the proper inventory. So we're going to do it until we have 20. So anytime they have food, they will have 20, they will automatically come over here and make 20 simple meals. And what I'm going to do is have them take the simple meals here into this place, and also take herbal medicines into there as well and put it up to preferred. That way, this is where everything will go if it doesn't have a place to go. This, because the priority is higher for that certain thing, it will come here first. This is awesome. We've got we're starting out here. Right now, what we need to worry about is we need to make some rooms for our little guys. So the best way to make a room, and I'll put it on the slowest setting for them, is make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be, if you keep it so that there's, the walls are outside of that, then that will be the perfect size interior for these people. And they will love it the most. And they will get happy buffs off that. Boom, like that. It's a 6x6 room. They will like it the best out of all the different room types. We'll go ahead and make that a door. We'll go ahead and add in another 6x6 room right next to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll then go outside of that with this. Boom, up to there. All the way around to here. And there we go. And we'll add in another door right here. Boom. Just like that. So that'll be 2 rooms. We need to add 1 more room somewhere. Probably right here would be a good place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remember, put our walls outside of that. Boom, like that. Boom, like that. And boom, like that. And wooden door. There we go. Now we can remove our plans. I was just using that to make sure I have the right place. And now it says we need defenses. That's the only thing we need left. Other than making these rooms, we'll need the defenses. Okay, so now we have our cooler set up. We want to set this down to below freezing. Probably around 20 degrees will be a good amount. And it says, well, there's nothing really in there right now that needs cooled, but yeah. Alright, so I think we're in a good place to go ahead and take a break here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and will like to watch more RimWorld videos. If you do, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel to watch more of my stuff. I'll see you guys next time in another episode of RimWorld.